All right now. Oh, Oklahoma, Bricktown Comedy Club, August 21 to the 23rd. All right. What's up, people? London. What's up, people? Damn, it should be an ad as a London. You have to send a request, I think. What's up, people? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Yes. What's good tonight? I am in. Send a request. Go live. I'm going to go live. Tacoma Comedy Club. Tacoma Comedy Club. If you're in Washington State, I got one. Oh,
Hello! Hold on, this is my first time doing this. Wait.
this is
Am I
awesome. Look at
live?
you. Look at you.
I'm on the internet.
You're on the internet. Look at you. It's all
Mad.
clear. Woo!
Oh.
London
Oh.
Hughes.
Mm,
Oh, London Hughes.
mm,
London Hughes. Bang, bang.
mm.
What's up, lady?
I'm living my best life, Godfrey. How are you?
I'm good. I'm in Tacoma, Washington at the Tacoma Comedy Club. You know what I'm
Where's
saying? And then
Tacoma? Where's Tacoma?
Tacoma's in Washington State, like right outside of Seattle. It's close to Seattle. Seattle's about an hour away. I'm right there. Also, Nate Jackson has his super funny comedy club out here. Tony Rock's out here. And all these
Is there a
clubs are
lot
close to
of
each
black
other.
people? Is there a lot of black people in Tacoma?
I mean, kind of, yeah. It's my crowds have been mixed as fuck.
Okay.
I mean, it's white as hell, but there's black people. You know how all you need is a couple hundred black people to look like there's a lot of black people.
No, it's true.
All you need is about maybe 500. You got there's black people in this bitch. Yeah, so the shows have been great.
That's good.
And yeah, wrong question. Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of you have shown yourself to be fake. I don't know what that means. Fuck, suck a
Um,
dick. Fuck out of here. See, you see what I'm saying? How people come and talk
wait.
shit?
Why does someone say you look like a Doberman? Why are people
That-
mean?
I'm not. It's okay. They're mad because I have a hairline. That's all. It's okay. Those are usually the people that talk shit about me are the ones with the no hairline.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't have no hairline, or they're out of shape,
I see. I'm
or their teeth are fucked up. See,
I'm too scared to go live. See, this is giving me anxiety. Do you do this a lot?
well, kind of not as much as I used to because um, it was so negative. I just got tired. It's like a tiring thing to
What?
be on live. I did it 2 years in a row during COVID. 2 year, I never missed a day.
Oh,
Average was about 4 or 5 hours on online.
oh wow.
Yeah, it was
What did you
like,
talk about?
what'd you say?
What did you talk about?
Oh, everything. I interviewed people. People would come on my live. We would just remember during COVID, we were all stuck. Nobody had
Yeah.
anything to do. So, I just did whatever I could. I said, let me stay relevant, stay in people's faces. And yeah, let me block this dude, this old bitch ass dude. You'll
What's
get
he
smacked
saying?
in the mouth, boy.
What's he saying?
No, 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 no. That's all right.
What? See, this is what. So okay.
You're awesome. Yeah, hell, I think you are hilarious watching
Yeah,
from
say
Virginia.
nice
Thank you.
things.
Because they jealous of a black man who's funny and actually a brain. Right on.
Let's go.
Sometimes I just like telling people to shut the optimistic dreamer. There she is. We play pool. We've been playing pool
Someone said all respect, but why is she on live? Why am I on live, Godfrey?
because you're on live because first of all, you've never done it before. You take your Instagram very seriously, but I think it's good that you go live.
Yeah.
As long as you know you have guidelines, that you should go live sometimes. It's good to connect to your people.
Okay.
Yeah, it really
I'm
is.
just.
You should.
I'm in. I'm outside. We outside.
Godfrey, they know you'll eat them up for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? All of these people that talk that smack when I'm live on a show, they be mad quiet. I go, I'll tear your ass up on this stage. Don't you open your mouth when I'm here.
Exactly. Well, this is the thing. So this is what I'm learning, yeah? Like, being British in America, we're not really I'll smack you in your mouth kind of people. We're very polite. And
Yeah.
so getting comments like, oh, I'll smack, like, you're a fool, you're this. You'll never see me on live again. I'll run away. I
Really,
don't,
really.
I'm not like a fighter. I'm not like a, you know how you just said, shut your fucking ass up, you know?
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
be like, shut your fucking ass up to my fans, but like, not fans, but when people try me, but I don't have that. Shut,
But you got to get that top boy shit. Yo, top boy.
shut
You know
up.
top boy.
Shut your
Shut up.
fucking.
Isn't it? Shut up. Isn't
Because
it?
they're
Right?
coming for me. So, Godfrey's followers, they're coming for me on TikTok. Not your followers, but people
TK
listen to me.
Kirkland.
People are coming for me on TikTok, and I need to learn how to have a
Yeah,
tough
yeah.
skin.
Yeah, no, but you got this British accent. You can be very interesting online. Why
Yeah.
can't you start doing it?
Well,
You
whenever
know what I'm
I do
saying?
videos and I'll do takes, I'll say stuff, I'll say funny stuff. There's always people online that are just like, shut the fuck up, you're this, you're that. And I'm like, okay, then I will.
No, no.
I'm
Don't run away
like,
from that shit.
I'm
Don't run
like,
away from that shit. Argentina, don't run away from that shit. Sometimes they just trolling. And sometimes because we're comedians, it's natural to go, man, shut your dumb ass up.
yeah,
That's the comedy shit for me. Because people be like, Godfrey, man, don't let them bother you. I go, no, I'm a comedian. I like to respond, even if I don't see them. I'd be
yeah.
like this, man, shut your I know you didn't take no picture with that forehead you got. You know what I mean?
So say it like I did a TikTok video yesterday, and people were coming at me. They were like, "Fuck off back to your country," and you don't need to be in America. Fuck off back
Whoa,
to England. But what
whoa.
do I reply to that?
Wait a
When
minute.
people,
So hold on, let me repeat this. So you made a video on your
yeah,
TikTok,
yeah.
and what was the subject about? What were you talking about?
I was talking about my experiences being black in America, but there was people that understood what I was saying, but there was people that did not like what I was saying. And people that did not like what I was saying did not think I had the right to talk on being black in America because I'm not black. So they was just telling me to go back to England. So I'm
Like,
like, how,
okay, now if you didn't say anything, you just sat there, you would be a black girl.
right?
If you just sat right there, didn't say a word, you're a black person to me. If they said, Godfrey, who are you talking? Who's over there? I'd say, oh, there's a black woman over there.
Yeah.
Without you saying anything, you're a black person.
Yeah,
You
but then
look.
I feel like I say stuff that Black Americans say online all the time. And when Black Americans say it, there's no problem. And then when I say it, it's fuck off back to England. Like, and I'm just like, but wait, hold on a second. Because I've got this accent, I can't say it, but I'm also black, so I should be allowed to say it as well. But they don't want me to say it. I'm not allowed. And so it's like, they're like, I don't know. I feel like I have to speak like this. Like, should I just try and just be like this? Okay.
No,
Like,
no.
my name's London.
Use your
I
accent
live in the
because it's
valley. Should
important.
I do this kind of smile?
First
Not
of all, it's important that you be who you are because they need to know that British black folks have connections to us. It's better that you speak up, regardless of these jackasses going, go back to England. It's just corny. What are you, white? White
I
people say that
expected
to us.
white people to say it. It's so crazy to me that Black American people are telling me to go back to England. It's more Black people telling me it than white people. I came to America thinking like, obviously, I know America's racist, so I'm expecting
Well,
racism.
white folks will say that shit. You just got to
No,
run into
but
the right one.
it's always Black people saying
Well,
it to
I
me.
mean, you've just run into the ones that haven't, but white folks are notorious for telling people to go back to Africa, they always do that shit. But it's a shame that I don't even understand why black people are telling you to do that unless you said something very disparaging about African Americans.
Never. I've never, ever, 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 ever.
You've
I
never
would
ever, right?
never. The thing is, yeah, I love Black American people. They're my favorite people. So I would never say anything disparaging. But even if I'm saying something nice, they hear it disparagingly. So
But the people are
I did a video and I said, I love living in LA because I feel like America allows me as a black person to be more authentically myself when I'm here than in the UK, which is a
Right.
compliment. Yeah, that's a compliment. Hear them on TikTok. America ain't allow us to do shit. America ain't allow us shit. We fought for everything we motherfucking had. You motherfucking bitch. Go back to where you come from, you motherfucking tether. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I just said, I just said a compliment. Actually, I just said that I like being here. But they were like,
Yeah.
no, go home. So that's what I don't get. That's weird to me. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, let me just not be on live. Let me just go away. Let me hide. Let me hide
Yeah.
in the corner.
Yeah. What's really sad is like people were telling me that I was a tether because it's all of a sudden this
What's a
foundation.
tether?
I don't. It's like the tether is like I don't know if it's like we're cosplaying or I think that's what a tether is because someone called me a tether. I was like, what? And they were like, first of all, I was raised here. I was born here. Okay, I
Yeah,
was born here. My brother was born here. My sister wasn't, and I have every right to be in America. You can
right.
fuck off for real
But you can
because
say that because you. How long you been living in America for? You're
my
like,
whole life.
right.
Yeah,
I've only been here 5 years, so I
right,
can't be like. I have to be like, okay, yes, I'm a devil. I can't be like, fuck, but I want to be like, fuck off. They not like us. I'm an Angelino. I want to be like that, but I can't because my accent, they just hear,
right,
I could be here, I could have been born here my whole life, but because I sound like this, they're not
right.
hearing it.
Right.
They're not
And,
hearing
and and the thing is, these are the same people that love Idris Elba. They go, I love Idris Elba. I go, well, what do you think he is? He's a Ghanaian British guy. What do you think Daniel Kaluuya is? What do you think Damon Driss is it
Yeah,
Damon
Damson Idris.
Damson Driss? What do you think about him? You guys, you watch Snowfall, and he's a British black dude, And what about Bridgerton? You
But
saw
these are all
Bridgerton?
men though, Godfrey. Like women don't get the same love. Like black British women do not get the same love in America as black.
Really?
Like name four black British women in America as famous as Idris Elba, Daniel Kaluuya, John Boyega. Well, there's actually more women out here doing big things. Like okay, baby girl from Sinners. Have you seen Sinners?
Yes.
The girl, like Michael B. Jordan's black girlfriend in
The
Sinners.
dark skinned one. Yeah, the
Yeah,
cool
she's
one. Yeah.
British.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yep, she sure is.
Okay, that's my girl Wumi. She does not get the same amount of love, even though
Right.
she was in one of the biggest movies. Do you know what I mean?
What about what you call it? There's the girl who plays who was in Woman King. Woman King?
Oh yeah, Lashana Lynch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What
She
about
don't get
Black
no
Panther,
love.
the girl Black Panther?
Michaela Cole. Michaela Cole
The,
was in Black
the
Panther.
skinny one, the
Oh
skinny one.
yeah,
Not,
Letitia.
like and then
She's
there's
right.
Michaela Cole. So we've named almost five, right? And then there's
Yeah,
Cynthia
but
Erivo.
I said as big as
Okay,
big as.
Cynthia Erivo.
Cynthia Erivo is the only one, and Cynthia Erivo gets so much hate. She gets so much hate on TikTok. Cynthia Erivo gets more hate on TikTok than Chris Brown. If you type Cynthia Erivo's name into TikTok, yeah, like you'll just see black Americans.
See, someone just said that's because Cynthia Erivo has been disrespectful towards Black Americans. Now, this person that's Sage Black Love 633, what did she say that was disparaging? Because I would like to know exactly what she said. Let's wait to her.
Okay, yeah, because I like to know too.
Hi,
Because I
my
feel like
Tootsie.
I'm getting the residue from Cynthia. I'm getting the yeah, that the crumbs, the
The,
residue,
the residue.
you know when you drink the drink, the backwash, the aftertaste. I
Ooh,
feel like I'm getting her hate. Honestly,
you're getting her hate.
I think so. I think so. I don't know why.
The British and
But
English Moors are the most civilized empire in history and all black all over. Sade, there's Sade, yeah.
yeah, but Sade don't live here, innit?
I don't think she lives here. Her
Sade's in
music,
the UK.
she's like such an icon. Like we love Sade,
But
like
the thing is, yeah, people didn't even know Sade was British.
Nigeria. She's yeah. Well, they didn't hear it until she had an interview. She's half Nigerian.
Yeah.
She's her name is Sade Adu.
Sade, I do. This is the thing. I don't know what to do because being someone that's like I care way too much what people think. So I need to have thick skin like you and be like, fuck off. But I can't. I
Why
have to.
not?
I'm like, oh, maybe I am. Maybe they're right. Maybe I should go back to England. No, I could never. I could never live in England. You know, I could
Really?
never, ever. Couldn't pay me to live in England.
Really?
It's, no,
Why
never.
wouldn't you want to go back to England? Tell her.
Bruv, I left there 5 years ago. I came back this year, and it's literally like gone downhill. After COVID, it's just got like everybody is so sad and miserable, and it's just not it's not the vibes at all. But now I feel like America, LA is like, I don't know. I'm judging America on LA. I love LA, but I haven't been to Tacoma. I haven't been to like Chicago,
Right?
Chi-Town. I
Chicago's a
want to
good
go.
city. New York City for
I
me.
haven't been to New York. Well, I have. But where are you from? Where do you live in New York?
I live in Hell's Kitchen.
Okay, I ain't been there. I just been to Manhattan and
Well,
Tribeca.
it's in Manhattan.
Oh, okay. So I
There's
might have been
certain
there.
there's certain areas in Manhattan. There's like Soho. There's Chelsea. There's Upper West Side. There's
Okay.
Midtown. There's
But
Hell's Kitchen.
oh, I've
There's
been
the
to Queen. I've
Village.
been to Jamaica, Queens.
Oh, that's all the way at the end.
I went there. That's where my
That's
auntie
way
lives.
up there. That's
Shout out to
way
my
up there.
family. My auntie Pearl. She lives in Jamaica, Queens. Bruv, I did not know where I was going. I pulled up in Jamaica, Queens, yeah, in a massive, you know those big black cars? I came with a chauffeur,
Oh
pulled up.
no.
My auntie was like, oh, you're coming to New York, come visit me. So I was like, okay, cool. I was staying in opposite the Central Park, in the Park
Hmm.
Lane thing. Bougie hotel. So I got a chauffeur from the bougie hotel to Jamaica Queens. I pull up, the whole of the hood comes outside. There's so many mandem standing outside. And I'm like, why are they? And I open the door and my auntie comes out and she's like, this is my niece. And all of the neighborhood were there to come see me.
Wow.
And it was so much, I got so much love. I was scared at first because I thought maybe you know, when you just go in the wrong neighborhood and like things can go left. So I thought maybe I went in the wrong neighborhood. No, my auntie had just told so many people about me that they
Oh
pulled
shit.
up. And I was holding people's babies. I was like,
They came out like, yo, what's up? What's
yeah,
good?
what's going on? Like, and I was
What's
like, what's
good?
going on? Jamaica Queens, what's up? What? It was so much fun. But I was like, yeah, this is very different to Manhattan. Very
Right.
different. The street didn't even have a name. It was just a number.
Damn.
The street was like 7M11 Street, 109, 119th,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
32 and 37. Like, it wasn't, they didn't have names. But yeah, it
That
was
that
fun.
that is where 50 Cent is from, Jamaica,
What,
Queens.
Jamaica? Well, isn't that where Donald Trump was born?
He was from some of that area, some area in Queens. He's from Queens also. Like
Yeah.
Nas is, Nicki Minaj is from Queens.
No, Nicki
Um,
Minaj is from Trinidad.
no, but she's Queens. She grew up in Queens.
I know that, but you see what I'm saying though?
Yeah, but she talks like she's from Queens.
But like Nicki Minaj is born in Trinidad, yeah, and no one tells her to go back to Trinidad. But London Hughes is born in London,
But
and
you
everyone
got here
tells.
for 5 years and she's been
Yeah, it
here.
don't matter though, because no, it's not just that. I don't want you. How come Nicki Minaj don't have to go back to Trinidad, but I gotta go back to the UK? This is what I don't understand. People just, I'm like, I'm American. I'm black in America. They not like us, Godfrey. They are not like us.
Listen, man, I think when they hear you talk, they're just trolling, man. It's trolling.
This is the
It's
first time
always
I've ever been made to feel white. Like black people make me feel white here.
really.
Yeah.
Well, black people, like a lot of Southern black folks, if you speak properly, they'll always like put you against like the white whole description, like, oh, yeah, you sound white. They would always tell me, why you speak so proper? I go, because it's called schooling.
Oh, so to speak proper is to speak white.
Now it's that they give credit to white people. A lot of times they don't do it as much anymore because
Right.
being educated is good. Being stupid is not cool,
Right.
which is good. Which is good. You know
Right.
what I mean? Thank goodness, because they used to always say that shit. He's like, yeah, you talk white. I go, my
I'm like,
father.
it's
You I
blowing my mind, bruv. I spiraled yesterday because I was trending on Diaspora Wars TikTok. People were making
yeah,
pieces about me, saying I hate black Americans. And I'm like,
right.
I just, I just want to have fun. I'm black. I want everybody to see me as black. But
Yeah.
they don't. But then you can't please everyone as well. So I'm like, maybe I should just ignore it. but they're so loud with it. Did you ever have this? Because you're
Like
born
have
in,
what?
well, you're born in Nigeria, innit?
I was born here
Oh, you were born here.
in Nebraska.
Oh, so you were born here. So why do Nigerians come for you?
Oh, because I'm not authentic. They don't feel like I'm authentic Nigerian because I'm Americanized.
Oh
But
wow.
my sister was born there, but then there was a very famous war called Biafra. And the Biafran War is very famous in Nigeria in 19 like 67, 68. There's a big war and my parents left.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They left and
So your mum and dad are Nigerian. Oh no, your mum and
100
dad.
my both my parents rest in peace. They were 100% Nigerian,
Okay.
straight accents, thick as fuck. And my sister doesn't have that cuz she was born there but she grew up here.
Right.
So I'm 100% Igbo tribe, as you can see right here. That's my Igbo symbol right there.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Shout out to Igbo. I'm Yoruba, but I can't really claim it because I haven't been to Nigeria. So
it's all right though. But that's where a lot of the trade, the slave trades happen, and
yeah.
all that shit. Yeah, thank you, Darvinique Hawthorne. Yeah, but yeah. So
But this is the thing. I do know. I've never. This is why, like, I'm grateful for friends like you because I've never experienced it. It's definitely a culture shock being made to feel like you're not black by black people because of your accent. You know, and that's
yeah,
the
that
thing.
I think all of that shit. Igbo Kwenu, ha, Igbo Kwenu, Igbo Kwenu, Igbo Kwenu,
What are you
Igbo Kwenu,
saying?
Chineke, Igbo Kwenu. Um, like when I was in Nigeria and I was making videos in the marketplace, in the hotel. I was with my relatives. I was like in Nigeria for like
Right.
for like 2 weeks, you know. And I mean, most people were like, "We're so happy you're home," blah blah blah. But some people were like, "Man, you're not really Nigerian. Get the fuck out of there and go back to your." Oh yeah, other
So
Nigerians,
they
sure.
were. So what Americans are doing to me, Nigerians were doing to you.
Yep.
What you know
Okay,
the ancestors, the slavery, the colonization, the colonizers are rolling in their graves happy. They're kicking their feet like this, you know.
right.
That we're all black people all over are fighting each other like this. Imagine
Yeah.
you're going to Nigeria to show love, and Nigerians are telling you go
I,
home. I'm coming to America to show love, and Americans are telling me go home. These times we all come from the same home, all from Africa. No, it frustrates me.
Well, what's fucked up is Nigerians live everywhere. Black people live everywhere. In China,
Yeah.
they live in the Middle East, they live all over the place. Like people move around. That's natural. There's people who are born in the weirdest towns. It's you can't help sometimes where you're born. It depends on where your parents were doing at the time, what they had to do, survival tactic. My parents were getting the fuck out of Nigeria because they were
Right.
killing Igbos, man. They were like trying to murder Igbos. So it was mainly a survival thing. And if anybody doesn't know that, I mean, there's like second, third generation Nigerians now. And for you to open your mouth, it's like, my man, you weren't there when it was really like motherfuckers was fresh off the boat. Keep your fucking
Right.
mouth shut. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm not, and my parents, my relatives are like, you have to let people know you're Nigerian. We always
Yeah.
know where you're from, always connect to your people. And there's so many Nigerian Americans in America.
Yes. Literally.
My nephew and my nieces, they're fucking Nigerian American. They don't know the language, but my sister and her husband, Nigerians. It
Yes.
means they're Nigerian. They come out Nigerian. They're
Yeah.
just Nigerian Americans, second their generation.
I just don't know how it's gonna. You see me? I'm trying to Nelson Mandela the whole thing. Yeah. I'm trying to be like, bring peace, but morally, I hate that this is a thing because I didn't come over here thinking. I came over here thinking white racism. I did not come here thinking xenophobia. I did
Right.
not. It wasn't even a thought. Like, oh, I'm going to move to America and start a comedy career. Oh yeah, I'm just going to hang out with black people in America. It's going to be great. No, come over here. Black people in America are like, they don't like us. Go home. I did not expect any pushback. So maybe I'm
Yeah.
naive. People keep telling me I need to do the work, but I'm like, what is
Well,
the work that I need?
what's the work? Well,
I
how
don't
my
know.
thing is this. don't suggest something when you don't got no fucking blueprint. Like, give me, what do I need to do? Don't just say
Like,
do the work. What do you mean do the work? Pick
and
cotton?
this
What the
is the
fuck you
thing,
talking
these
about?
same people don't know. So black people, black Americans on TikTok just discovered that there are black people in Scotland. So now
Yes.
there's like black Scottish talk, and like it's black Americans showing love for black people in Scotland because they're shocked that they exist. So I'm like, it's funny to me that you want me to do the work to learn about you guys, which
Right.
I'm happy to do. But then you guys don't want to learn about us, if that makes
Right.
sense. Like for me, I know if me and you were going, yeah, me and you can go head to head. I know more about Black America than you know about
Right.
Black Britain.
Yeah, that's another thing too, is like when black people would question me, I go, you want to go head to head on black history? I'll bury your ass.
Right.
You don't even know your own history. Like, and I'm talking about February, where it's always the same old, like, they'll say Martin Luther King, Harriet Tubman, but it's the usual suspects, no disrespect to them, but I studied a lot of black history, like thorough. I was in a book club in college, a black book club we created. So I know a lot. I've met a lot of historians. So when black folks question me, I go, well, since you think blackness is a monolith, you think black people are just
Are
this
all the
ghetto.
same.
Well, let me introduce you to these black people that invented stuff, that created stuff, that were architects, mathematicians. The fuck are you talking about? Black is not a monolith. Your blackness, and what's sad is the image of black Americans is that ghetto, quick talking, fast talking. That's why everybody, when they come to America, they imitate black people going, man, nigga, what's up? Man, fuck that. But a
Yeah.
lot of black people are not like that. They're
But
just
this is the
normal people.
thing. But I hate that that's like, do you believe that that is how Black Americans are perceived around the world? Because that's not how they're perceived in the UK.
There, a lot of black people are perceived like that because even in Nigeria, they got those reality shows now. They got the
Yeah.
reality, and I'll be seeing the Nigerian girls go like this. Oh, this nigga trying to take me. This nigga doing this shit with
Really?
the yes. They're taking the black girl, that one aspect of black women, and
Right.
using it, and they're going nigga, this nigga, and I'm like, huh? And yeah,
But
and
don't you see?
also
But do you not? Do you see that as an insult or a compliment? Do you not see that as
It's
like
it's 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 an
as love?
it's my thing is it becomes an insult when the person is using those antics and then shitting on black Americans. That's when
Right.
it's an insult. Like I understand there's influence. Like nobody can argue like a black woman can. That's real shit. Like
Yeah.
they'll read you. It's like a black gay dude. White gays copy black gays. No, for
No,
real.
white gays copy black women.
No, no. Well, no. Well, that's their muse. White men act like black women. That's why
White men
what
act like black women.
that's why
White gay men act like
white
black
gay
women.
men love, like, especially heavy set black women with attitude, because they be like, girl,
Girl.
girl, yeah. So that's another aspect of black, culture. You see these. I know these white dudes be like, please. It's like that's black women shit. Yes, that is. You know what that's called, right?
What?
They're called FAG hag.
Okay, yes, I've heard the
That's
terminology.
that's that's a term in the black community, in the gay community, for a woman who hangs around a bunch of gays is called a
But
FAG
I,
hag.
I get the resistance for gay people. But if I'm black and you're black and I'm a black Nigerian woman and I'm doing something that's very black American, why is that offensive if we're all black?
because because black Americans, this is my theory, I'm thinking,
Yeah.
black Americans are tired of, because you see how black British people are thriving in America through in entertainment. They're
Yes.
thriving.
Yes.
And black folks are tired of, see, the civil rights movement in 1964, the civil rights bill that they signed, is the reason why my parents got to make a better life for themselves. A lot of immigrants are working and can open up businesses because of black American struggle. And
Yeah.
that's an insult when you got all these people that are thriving and black people still getting shit on. They don't want to deal with reparations. They don't want to acknowledge black people building America. They built
Yeah.
America, the cotton industry, the
But
tobacco
who
industry.
doesn't
Hold on,
acknowledge black people
hold on,
building?
hold on. White Americans.
Okay.
They want to ignore black this, black that. When black people say, "Hey, we'd like to, learn some history in our curriculum," they want to ignore that. They want to push other people's agendas in front of black people
Yep.
because in the '60s, J. Edgar Hoover said the biggest threat to American security is black progress. We can't have them progress. There was a study on white male suicide, white middle-aged men suicide. There's this psychiatrist who was like, I was counseling a lot of these white men that wanted to commit suicide, these middle-aged white men, and he was like, well, why is it? And you know what it was? Black progress is what made them want to commit suicide.
What do you mean?
Like black people making it, doing better than them, even
Wait
though
a
they had a
second.
head start. Yes, yes, yes. It's facts. It's like they because sometimes, like, okay, I remember one time when black people were getting a lot of roles. Like there was a time where there was like our movies were doing really well. And I remember I was at at this audition, and this white dude walked in and said, "Man, black people are just getting everything." And I said, and I was like this, okay, you fucking circus clown. First of all, black people aren't getting everything. You white dudes get everything. The fact that a white man will complain about not getting a role is because you're just untalented. You suck. Because white dudes get everything and they be mad mediocre. You know what I'm saying? You get stuff because you white. It's just like comedy. And I'm not saying every white comic is whack, but most of you white comics is cornballs. You guys is whack. You don't want to follow the black comedians because I know what I'm talking about because I've been doing comedy over 25 years. So most of you, and then you got algorithms that are in your favor because you're white.
Yes.
You get and then
I
you
feel like I know
steal
who you're talking about.
then you steal off of black creators and you get all the numbers. So
Mm.
it's like, but it's a fact. This is not, I'm just saying, it's like, so if you're a white dude and you're not getting an audition and you're not winning because just suck, because
Right.
you're getting beat by other mediocre white dudes. And there are white dudes that are fucking good at stuff. Of course there are. But most of the time it's the complexion for the protection.
But and how does this trickle down to now you're offended by a Nigerian woman doing black American things? Because that person's not white, that person's black.
Well, because when I heard that Cynthia Erivo, and I heard she might have apologized. They said that she said disparaging things about African Americans. But what's really weird is the pattern, the chronology of it. She says this about African Americans, and then she plays Harriet Tubman. I said, I don't think if Harriet Tubman was alive, she'd be like, I don't want you
But
playing. You
that is,
feel? I'm
I
just
feel
saying
you.
this is what I heard. I'm
Yeah.
not don't like quote me on this. This is what I heard, and I go, well, that's not cool. You making disparaging because everybody, for me, it seems like everybody got something to say about Black Americans, and that shit gets played out. Africans have done it. Caribbeans have done it a lot, and then we're talking about all the other races. Everybody got something to say about Black Americans, and that's why. And they say it whether it's they write something about it, they say it online, but then in person they quiet as fuck because they'll get their asses whooped.
But
Because
okay,
one
but
thing
my
about Black Americans,
Godfrey.
they know how
But
to
wait,
throw hands.
I have a question. You see, like in family settings, yeah, your cousin can say something slick about you, but no one else outside of the family can, yeah? So you allow your cousin to be like, Godfrey, you're ugly, but let someone else say something, then it's
Oh,
a
wait,
problem.
hold on. Race, race, race. Everything race. People count. Hold on. First of all, your people started the race, race, race thing. So, Poppy, why don't you take your bitch ass, go eat a dick with a fucking bun, and keep it moving, dog? That's what you get.
Godfrey! You
Your
can't tell
your
him to eat a dick with a. This is why.
your
This is.
daddy, your mammy, your greasy grandpappy started this all. So that's why people talk about race because you started it. So why don't you do a favor, do the work, and stop being racist and don't want to talk about it? Just like men. If women are talking about sexism,
Yeah, that's true.
men should just
How?
man up and stop treating women like shit.
How? Okay, I have a question. Before you cussed out that man and told him to eat his dick for a bun,
Yeah, eat
um,
a dick.
eat a dick. Question. When say Cynthia Erivo is saying negative things, yeah, I don't know what she said. Say she's saying this. Why is it not seen as like, oh, but she's black though, so like she shouldn't have said it. I don't agree, but I'm not gonna like get mad at her because that's my sister because she's black. Why is it that
Yeah.
like when you're in a family, if my sister says something mean about me, I'm like, but she's still my sister. Like I can disagree, but she's still my sister. Why
Yeah.
is it that you personally felt that like as a black person, she said something slick, and that meant she couldn't play Harriet Tubman because she is a black woman herself. Cynthia's black, Harriet's black. So
Yeah,
why?
but I don't know. See, that's why it's a very very tricky
Yeah.
situation. I don't know if she like apologized. I heard she did, but I just think
But why
you're in
did it rub you
America.
the wrong way that
You're in America, and you're going to be playing black roles
okay,
at
so what if a
times.
black American said what she said? Would she be allowed to play
Well, if
Harriet?
a black American said something about a black American, that's just dumb. That doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying. So why is there
A
a
black
difference?
American saying it is going to get the same heat. Like who the
So
fuck
if
you
a
that
black American said it, would you think
said what?
if a black American said something negative about black Americans
Oh, we're
and
going to
then
call them out. Like
and she
okay,
shouldn't
here
be allowed to play Harriet either?
right. Here's an example. Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash said some like why she was on Fox when white folks liked her, and when she was dating white men, so she was feeling herself. She
Hmm.
said, "Why do we have a Black History Month? What if there was a White History Month?" And then Roland Martin came out and took his sword out and chopped this bitch up. And I liked Stacey Dash. I thought she was one of the finest girls around. We loved her. And she said that stupid shit, and everybody said, "We're good on you, Stacey." And
Okay.
we sent her on her motherfucking little sellout raft, and she was out there, please, please, and we ignored her. So we check
Okay.
people. We check
So it
people.
doesn't matter who you are. I'm thinking you lot was
So
taking
someone
her
said that's
because
old news. Hey, Einstein, I was giving an example, you fucking dweeb. Go
I
ahead.
I thought it was because that you don't want people that are not a black American talking about it. But you're saying even if a black American said something negative about black America
Yeah, we check
and
them.
then tried to play Harriet.
Candace Owens said some really nasty stuff about Black
Right,
Americans.
right, right, right,
Like
right, right.
she's
I'm
notorious.
learning. Okay. So it's not even about the fact that she's British.
No, it's like it's black people putting down black American culture. And we have black people. There's a guy by the name of Tim Scott who is a senator. He's under George, he's under Donald Trump's ass. He's a coon. And he sits there going, I love Donald Trump. And he's such a Trump supporter. After Trump is kind of making a mess of the country, you got these black people going, Trump's doing great. So we got these, we call them coons, we call them sellouts, we
Oh,
call
I've
them
been called.
Sambos.
I got called it on TikTok. I got called a
We
coon
we
and a bedwench.
yeah, we call Sambos, we
What's
call
a
them
snap?
Sambo, we call them handkerchief heads. You know what a handkerchief head is like, them slaves with the handkerchief heads. So we got a lot of black people that talk crazy about black people, which is to me is like it's a sociopathic way to think. My thing is, what did black Americans do to you? Like
Yeah.
there are black Americans that sacrificed so that you can bring your fat headed ass on this Instagram and talk. You got people like the Harriet Tubmans, Dr. King who took a bullet, Malcolm X. You got James Baldwin, Toni Morrison. You got County Cullen, Langston Hughes. You got Zora Neale Hurston. All these people that sacrificed themselves, regardless of whether it was perfect or not, just so you can be on
But
this,
do you
just so
not
I
think
can
it's like
hold on, just so I can perform. I can perform and not get run out of towns. It was because of black people before me. The Red Foxes, the LaWanda Pages, the Godfrey Cambridges, all of those black comedians, the Richard Pryors, they're the reason why I can perform in these towns. They're the reason. They're the reason I read black history and comedy. There's a book that you should get. Okay, here, I'm gonna give you this book. You need to get this book called On the Real Side.
okay?
It's On the Real Side, Laughing, Lying, and Signifying the History of African American Humor from Slavery to Richard Pryor. You
Oh,
understand?
I'd love to read that.
It's so good. And
Okay.
when you read it, you go, if it weren't for those people, because there was a time in America where, black comedians couldn't do monologues. It was against the law. There was a time in towns where black people had to laugh in barrels. You know, barrel of laughs. They made black people laugh in
Judge
barrels.
York.
Yes.
Is that where it's from?
Yeah.
Barrel of Laughs.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
mean they had to laugh in barrels? What do you
Because
mean?
they were loud. They go, you niggas laugh in the barrels. It's
What do you mean
facts.
laugh in the barrels?
Laugh. Don't laugh out loud in public.
Wait, what? They
Yeah.
go and so you find something funny, you have to go to a barrel and
If
laugh
you're laughing, you
into this.
got to, yeah, you got to laugh in the barrel. Go read the book. You'll see.
Let me. What's it called? Let me buy it on.
On
I
the
think
real side.
Amazon.
On
On
the
the
real
real
side.
side. Let me
Yeah.
Google. This is what I'm confused about because I genuinely am like, wait, what's the tension? Do you know what I mean? Because
I know what.
I've come
Listen,
over here like this.
here's the thing. Being Nigerian, I know what the tension is of Black Americans because majority of my friends are Black Americans. I grew up in Chicago, Black Chicago. I know African Americans. I played baseball with them. I played football with them. I've been around Black Americans my whole life, and I understand their anger because every time somebody got something to say about Listen, here's another one. My Vietnamese friends. I grew up with Vietnamese people that came right off the boat in Chicago. My parents, we used to give them clothing. Cambodians, Laos, Vietnam, right off the war. These were my friends. I remember my friend, a Vietnamese guy named Duc, right? He
Duke.
goes, yeah, Duc, not Duck. It looks D-U-C, Duc. He said, it's like they tell us when we come to America in the office, they say, be careful for Black people. They steal yeah. They would say that to those refugees. Watch Black folk, watch Black people. Black people are
Yeah.
and they would use a word in Vietnam. Midang. Midang means black person. Midang, midang. So when we go to I would go play video games at this Vietnamese restaurant. They'd be like this, midang, midang, midang. So it was like a black person, but they were so ignorant that they were told this about Black Americans, and we're sitting up here. These dudes are like our friends. We got their backs, and they were like, we didn't know. They told us that, so we were already had misconceptions about Black Americans.
So it's trauma in it, basically.
Yeah, so I was around this kind of shit. So
Yeah.
Black Americans are always getting the brunt. Black women are always getting the brunt off of other races, other women from other races disrespecting Black women all the motherfucking time. And then Black men always got something fucked up to say about Black women. So
Right.
we
Speak on your
we
species.
we enable that shit. It's
Yeah.
us first. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Black
So
men speak more negatively on black women
yeah.
than black women speak
Yeah.
negatively on black men. Facts.
Right. That's facts. That's
Okay.
facts. That's
Because
why when I see a Black woman go outside her race, I think she looks like she was just tired and desperate. That's
oh, let's be clear. When a black woman goes outside her race, it's not because she prefers white men.
right. I
It's
don't
because
believe
she
it.
happened to fall in love with one. Whereas I feel like black men generally prefer
They do
white
it out
men.
of some like cooning
Yeah.
ass like self hatred. Yeah.
Yeah, like I've seen it from even me because I'm in America. I've had black men say to me like, "Oh, I don't date black women, but I would date you because because of my accent." I'm like, "That's not a compliment, my friend. That's an
Yeah.
insult. You're telling me you hate yourself.
Yeah.
You wouldn't." So your mum's a black woman. I'm very confused. So what? I get a
Yeah.
pass because I sound like this. Are you crazy? Like it's a compliment. That's not a compliment. That's an insult. So it's so
Yeah.
weird to me that this is basically all just white supremacy. Just like everything is white supremacy,
Someone
basically.
said tired, not desperate. Same shit. It's desperate, miss. If it's what would it be? If you're tired of something, you'll be desperate because your eggs are getting old, lady. So nice try. Next.
Godfrey, can you not just treat everybody?
No, no,
We
no, no. They come at me, and then I shut them down. This is
okay.
period.
I need to learn how to read
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
I'm not
Now
good
they
at
they
reading.
come at me with that trying to be like it's like a pissing contest, academic
Right,
pissing contest. When I'm telling the truth, I'm not. It's not me putting down. I'm
right.
just saying. Listen, I believe that a small percentage, like a small percentage, all right, of interracial couples, a small one, are together because of love. A small percent. I don't believe it's like. I don't believe it's a
Wait,
big. Yeah.
no.
I'm talking about when it comes to us. I'm just saying listen, I'm talking from the history. Okay, if we were to really learn real history and what happened in slavery and the atrocities of black women having their stomachs cut and their embryos stomped in, being sodomized, if we were to
Right.
really break down slavery, all of a sudden, because and they ra- and they and you were their property. White men could come in, impregnate you anytime. So all of a sudden, because someone likes you, because you got nice titties and ass, now they're okay with black freedom. No, I know dudes that date black women and still call people niggas. I'm not saying
Yeah,
everybody's
I
like
get
that,
that.
but and then you got some black women be like, yeah, I got me a white man, or some black dudes like, I got me a white girl rebelling against black people. Your mama's black, your daddy's black.
Right.
It's
I
listen. If
mm,
you date somebody outside of your race, you should still love your race.
yes. Well, this is the thing. I'm worried because obviously very single. But I have never dated a white man in America. But
Hmm.
like I'm too scared. It's too close to slavery for me. I don't like in white men in the UK. The link to slavery isn't as clear. Whereas like I don't want to date a white guy in America and then I'm coming home for Thanksgiving to his family and their family are
You know
I'm
there's gonna
assuming
be some shit
some
said to
MAGA,
you.
like
It never
MAGA
fails.
supporters or whatever,
It
or
never
they're saying that
fails.
I'm just scared of that. Like, and I find, listen, anyone can get it, but I feel like I haven't crossed that path over to white men in America for that reason. They're too slavery for me, and I don't want to think that because I'm
Yeah.
sure they're not. But what you're saying is making me feel like I don't know. But then black men in America, they fetishize me. Some of them.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
a lot of them are unemployed, like especially comedians. So I just
Well,
feel
well,
like,
well, here's the thing about unemployment and black men. And I'm not saying a lot of times it's some of these motherfuckers just want a handout. That's facts. But there are some places that don't want black men around. They don't want their presence around. So they'll hire a black girl because they
right,
want all the women. They'll hire black women. And then what's scary about that is black women don't have an attitude because this white dude gave you a job and now you feel I don't have to listen to you, black dude, and this white man is grooming you so you can like him because they control it. I'm telling you, this is real shit. This is
Godfrey.
facts. Like that, they do this on purpose because most white men cannot stand the presence of black dudes. They always feel. I've seen white dudes walking down the street with their black girlfriend. They see a bunch of black dudes. They hold on to them like tighter. They'll do that. And the black girl will be looking straight ahead because she don't want to look left or right. I've seen it.
Yeah, but
So I'm
I have
like,
seen
so
white men treat black women better than black men treat black women.
say that again.
I have seen white men treat black women better than black men treat black women.
And I've seen white men smack the shit out of black women and kill them. Fuck you talking about? It's individual.
But no, I've seen black men smack the shit out of. Well, I've never seen a black man.
But here's the
Black men
thing.
kill black women.
How
Men
about this?
kill women, man.
How about this? Right. Thank you. That's where we go. First of all, black men, black fathers, they have the percentage of who are the most responsible fathers in America. Black men are 83% out of all races take care of their children. All my friends that have kids, all my friends that are, all my friends are married. They all take care of their kids. All my buddies are like, hey, I'm at my son's baseball game. These are black dudes. So I'm saying the image through media because they control it to skew the black woman and the black man. I mean, more white people are on welfare than black people, but
I
we
get
are
that.
the poster child for welfare.
I get that.
White people have AIDS just like we do, but we're always on all the posters for all
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
diseases.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then when we let black men show us who they are,
Yeah,
we
beat
gave
it,
them
Firefly.
podcasts.
Get your dumb ass off my fucking live,
Godfrey,
goofy
stop
ass.
fighting people. We let black men show us who they are. We gave you lot podcasts, and black men will go on podcasts disparaging black women. Look at all the look, you was on Shannon Sharp's big old podcast, and Shannon, two cheeks, 25K a cheek, Shannon would rather date white women. And you sat there on that man's podcast. He don't even date women over the age of 21 or whatever. So my thing is like,
Well, you
you
see what
say
happened
this,
to him. You see what
you
happened.
say it's all propaganda, but then when black women say, okay, black men, show us how much you love us, you've got them on podcasts. I can't every podcast I see with a black man on it, there's either what there's one out if there's three black men on the podcast, one out of the three is dissing black women. True or false? True or false?
Sometimes, yeah. But what
So
about
my
this
thing is
though?
like, then I
But
guess the
what
propaganda is
about
true.
what
Then
about the corny, dorky black dudes that were shit on by black women coming up because they were not hip enough, and then they go and move on? Because listen, I was told that shit. Oh, you talk white, you did it, but I never abandoned black women. But they would say crazy shit to me like, "You're
what
cute
would
to
they
be
say
dark."
to you? What would they
You,
say?
oh, you're cute to be dark. I don't usually, and I'd be like, what? Like, damn. Like they would say that to me, but then women from other races would compliment me, and it wouldn't be you're cute to be. They'd just say, oh, you're cute.
But
But I took everybody as an individual. I never stopped liking black women. I always did.
well,
But they
like
would say crazy shit like that to me. These
so,
are coming from black people.
black women would say you're cute for a dark skinned man, but white women would just say you're cute. Full stop.
Yeah, that's what they would say.
So that would make you
I
feel like
experienced it. I know my experience in high school. Yeah.
But then, so Donald Glover said the same thing. He said that black girls at school weren't checking for him. That's why he's married to a non-black woman
Well,
now.
I think to me that is a mistake that a lot of us make because that girl from Phil, what is it, Slim and something,
Queen and Slim, Jodie
Queen of
Turner
Sleep, she said the
Smith.
same thing. Black men did this to me, so she went
I
and
was,
went. She had a baby with a white man who left her ass, and a second one left her.
so
No,
Godfrey,
it's
please.
facts.
Why did you have
It's
to say it like
facts.
that
But
though?
listen, she's a beautiful chick, man. But my thing is, when we do this publicly, like if someone said, if I left and I dated someone outside my race, I'm not gonna go in public and say because black women. I think that's fucked
Yes,
up.
I do too.
Keep it to
I black
yourself.
men. I I predominantly date black men in America, but in the UK, I tried to predominantly date black men, but it was so hard because the black men were so mean to me in the UK. So I, went like I'll go to an event, it'll be a black event, and I'll bring my white female friend in the UK, and black men would approach my white female friend, and not me. Like if I go Notting Hill Carnival, I'm only which is the European Street Festival, but it's a Caribbean street festival in London, the biggest one, 2 million people. All the black people there from all over the world, but majority London, Africa, Caribbean. They will approach my white friends, but the white people there, or the white men there, will approach me. That's in the UK. But I came to America and I was so grateful that like black men were actually giving me the time of day because I'm not used to it. But I can say the meanest thing a man has ever said to me and the biggest insult I've ever had from a man was from a black man. Like black men tell me I'm ugly. Black men tell me my hair ain't great. Black men tell me.
You're in proximity to black people, so you're gonna get those kind of characters.
But
You know
the
what I'm
same
saying?
with you. You said black women tell you you're dark. You're the you're
Yeah, yeah,
nice
yeah.
for
But
it.
they said it when
We
I was younger.
insult. We're
Yeah,
insulting each other,
yeah.
which
They
is
said it when I was
crazy.
younger and shit. And it's like, but like, I never put them all in one category. I was like, no,
Yeah,
because as
same.
I got older, I never heard that. It was just compliments, nice compliments. And another thing too is some black women and some black dudes that complain are usually just ugly. They just whack.
Well, this is the
Black,
thing.
because
I
every time I see black women that are fucking fly, oh, they don't never got no
I
problems
didn't
with
feel
no
like
man.
I
It's
was
always the
attractive.
regular, degular ass women that be kind of out of shape, going, they don't talk to me because you're just not that dope. It's like you're fucking
Right.
ugly. That's
Like,
we
no.
forget about that part,
Yeah,
and
you're not
it's like
entitled to it just because you're black. Like, what
because
black women can speak to me.
when
Like,
I'm on Instagram and I'll look at like some women, I'll go, damn, this girl bad as shit, bad as shit. All of them will be like private. All of them have a ring. All of them have a boyfriend. But then all the fucking nasty, out of shape ones, they be wide open. Hey, what's up, black men? But all the bad ones be snobby as fuck sometimes. They don't answer the fucking messages. I want to hear that shit. That shit is bullshit.
oh my god. Well,
And I'm into like I like pretty women and shit. I net all model chicks. They don't say nothing to you. They ignore you. And
no, wait.
facts, facts,
No, wait.
facts,
You can
facts.
get girls. You're a comedian. Comedians get. All you have to do is just be a comic, and you'll get girls. There's amount of ugly male
No,
comics that
no,
have
no. I
beautiful
know, but
girlfriends
I don't believe
and
all
beautiful
that.
wives.
But
There's so many.
a lot of these women that are really fine, they got themselves. It's almost like digital prostitution, and they have themselves on sale because half their pictures are them looking at themselves, them in their gowns. They're all in their gowns and they're looking and they're literally going to the highest bidder. I really believe this shit. Yo, I'm telling you, I saw some when I was in L.A. I was on Santa Monica. I saw some actual prostitutes on the street. I actually gave them more respect than these girls that be like. No,
Godfrey.
hold on. The comparison. They sat there. I see. Look at those girls. At least they know what they're doing. These girls be 18,000 pictures of them in a bikini, and they go, "I'm a realtor." Huh?
No, listen. This is what.
And then
Okay,
they say,
okay.
"Oh wait, hold
No,
on." Then they got their titties out, and they go, God first." Really?
Godfrey. Here's the thing.
Now you got a Bible verse with titties out. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, here's the thing. Girls that have Instagrams, girls that have Instagrams like that, I genuinely believe they either think that their body is all they have to offer, or it genuinely is all they have to offer. So it's either they think all they have to offer is their body and their sex appeal,
Uh-huh.
or it literally is. Like some girls are just beautiful, nothing going on up there,
Right.
just vibes, you know.
Well,
So I kind of
man,
let
man,
them.
we're physical creatures. We like to see. It's like a bee. It has to be attracted to the flower, you go, ooh, who's that? But then when you get to know them, you go, nah, she's fucking whack. I like attractive people. Like and I might not be attractive to a girl. I might not be her type. Sometimes you're just not their type, which I
Yes.
understand that.
Yes.
I'm some women, I'm their type. They go, oh my God. And some women are like, ill. I mean, it is what it is. And you can be attractive, you're attractive, I'm attractive, but we're not their type of attractive.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm
this is the thing.
saying?
But what if it's because you've got internalized racism? You're seeing as you're just not my type. Black women are just not my type. Like black men say that. They
Yeah,
say black.
but see, and that's another thing. It's okay to not black women to not be your type. My thing is when you dog them. It's okay. Listen, if you like Asian women, cool, but not where
I
it's
don't think that's okay. As a black man, I don't think it's okay for
I
black women
think
to
that
not
you
be your
should like
type.
whoever you want, but the problem I have is when you sit there bad mouthing your mom, because when you bad mouth black women, you bad mouthing your grandmother, your mother, all the people that
Right.
survived is the reason why your knucklehead bitch ass is right here because some woman sacrificed for hours and pulled your big head ass out they coochie, and now you want to dog the same people that created you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's internalized racism, isn't it? It's like it's self-hate. Like, isn't it? Or I don't know. You're a black
Yeah,
man,
it's self-hate.
isn't
Sure,
it?
it's so. Because, like, listen, I've been out with all kinds of women, like New York. But I never, ever, ever dogged black women in my life because most of all my girlfriends were black. But I never like dogged black. I never opened my mouth to go fuck black in front of
Have you had
other.
a white? Have you had a white
Hell no, I don't
girlfriend?
do that shit. Because I like women, period. But black women are my favorite. But I like women. I just like
You had?
I like
Have you had a
every
white
man
girlfriend?
likes pussy. Everybody
Go,
like pussy.
go free.
Everybody like pussy. Okay.
Go free.
Every man like money.
Oh
You know.
God. Go free. Have you had a white girlfriend?
I've smashed.
Okay, but you haven't had a white girlfriend.
No, I
You
smashed.
wouldn't have a white girlfriend.
No,
Okay, so your preference is black women, but anyone could get
my
it.
preference is black, whether it's French black, Afro Latino,
Thank
if they
you.
look black, or
Big up the French
Caribbean.
black
Yeah,
men.
yeah, 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 yeah,
That's
yeah.
like me. My preference is black men. No, I'm lying. My preference is American black men. I want an American boy. I'm not gonna lie. I have this dream that like I meet my man. He's here. I know my man's here. He's in America. I'm gonna marry an American man. But I just feel like I have this dream of marrying like this American man, black man, and he went to a HBCU and they do the little things, the dance. He does all of
Yeah,
that.
you're
He's
you're
the
you're talking like movie scene. You're talking
I
like
want like like
drumline.
drumline.
You have a
Yeah,
drumline dream.
drumline. I want Nick Cannon, but not now. Nick Cannon in drumline only. Like that. I want that. And I want to just and then he takes me back and we go to the cookout and then we go Thanksgiving and I can't cook, so I bring the salad and then that meet that pet like the mom's there and she's cooking and the grandma and that I want that black American experience. Do you know I want that and then we all do the electric slide, and then we just, do you know what I mean? Like I want that kind of love, like that black love. And these men here are giving me problems.
Yo,
Every day.
you've met a couple, and plus you in LA, so them niggas is cornballs.
No,
Anyway.
black male comics in LA, because
Yeah,
that's all.
first of all, in LA, the men and the women are all got that greasy face and that gleam in their eyes that they look right through you. You're in LA, which is a
No.
horrible place. You need to see people. If you're gonna meet people from LA, they got to be natives there.
Yeah, no,
LA
I like
is
natives. No, I just can't
LA
stand.
is a fucking pot full of cornballs, like a
Yeah.
phony ass people.
Wait,
They're
no,
phoneball
that's
or
not true.
phony.
I love LA. I love the community in LA. I have the best life in LA so far. I don't like
Okay.
New York. New York, every time I've gone to New
New
York,
York, hell yeah.
every time I've gone to New York, people have been so mean. Like, New Yorkers' default is very
Yeah, they're
mean.
honest. That's why.
No, I did the Comedy Cellar, yeah.
Oh,
I showed up at the Comedy Cellar. Imagine, and I'm performing, and it's my first time ever performing there, so I'm already nervous. Like, oh my god, I'm performing in New York at the Comedy Cellar. It's a big deal.
yeah.
I go to security, this big black security guy, and I go, "Hi, I'm London Hughes." He goes, "I don't give a fuck who you are. You,
Awesome.
you ain't coming the fuck here." And I was like,
But why
"Okay."
would you say I'm London Houston? What does that mean?
As in,
You say
I said,
no.
"I'm
What you say
performing
is,
tonight."
"Hi, I'm London. I'm a comedian. I'm on
Yeah,
the
I was
list."
about to say that, but
You
basically,
just said
he
I'm
cut
London
me
Hughes. He's
off.
like, make the fuck out of
No,
here. I
I said, I'm
love it. I
performing
love
tonight.
it.
I'm London Hughes. But the thing is, he was like,
I love it.
Dave Chappelle was in town, so he wasn't letting anybody in anyway, regardless of who the fuck I was. But he could have just said, "I'm so sorry. Right now, Dave Chappelle's in town, so everybody has to wait out." But he didn't. He said, "I don't give a fuck who you are," and that's New York for me. That's scary, and I don't. Every time I go there, I'm aware that someone might shout at me and tell me to fuck off, and it's just
Man, first of all, New
very
York is a
scary.
gigantic city. You haven't been to, I mean, there's Brooklyn, there's all kinds. You got to live in New York to you have a
Yeah.
couple days of a bad experience.
It's
You
not a
know,
bad experience. It was just scare. You don't scare me. Like the fact that you could just
no,
go
New
zero
York
to
is
one
not
hundred.
scary. New York ain't scary.
Like
New York
that's
ain't scary.
it's scary. And then on top of it, I just feel like it's so expensive for what it is. Like you lot got rats in the street. You got the rubbish on the street, and then it's very tiny